I have two. I have a comment about Andrea, who was on earlier in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Did I get the name right?
You did.
Was it Andrea? Okay. She's, the one with the two nieces and wondering how to, open this issue with her sister and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch all of that conversation because I was talking to the screener, but I did want to kind of touch on something that may have been touched, I'm not sure, is that let her be sure that her nieces see that she's good without God. Every few months, call them up and say, hey, I'm going out to, walk dogs at the local animal shelter. Would either of you like to come with me this Saturday afternoon?
Ooh, I love
We're
that.
Go serve lunch at the public library as part of a fundraiser, blah, blah, blah. Don't engage with what they believe. Let them see what you do. That you're perfectly capable of having a life that includes, I'm waving my hand and you can't see it, that your life includes virtue, your life includes ethics, your life includes purpose, and you don't need God or church in driving the steering wheel.
Dang, you're right. Absolutely.
So, something to throw out there. The other thing, if we have time, I don't want to crowd any of your other callers, but I have a story to tell about the public library. Okay. I worked for many years at Pasadena Public Library, and one day we had a patron come in who had just noticed that her library card ended in 666. And this was deeply disturbing to her. She'd had the library card. I mean, the card was 2 or 3 designs old. So she'd had the card that way for a large part of the decade. Yeah. But she just discovered that the number was 666. And she wanted that fixed right now. She couldn't wait because, himself could show up at any minute, right?
Oh, and of course he owns you if your library card says 666.
Yeah, absolutely. So we gave her a new card right away, She went away happy. That was fine. But I got to talking about it with a couple of my coworkers later that day, and we got to speculating, well, now, does God employ like battalions and regiments of departed servants who used to be bookkeepers and accountants back during their earthly lives so they can poke through cosmic-sized file cabinets and look at tax records and property and sales, restaurant receipts and
to make sure that 666 is
every once in a while, a trumpet fanfare rings out and a voice cries, Charles Howard Davenport, on September 17th at 3 p.m., your sick leave accumulated was 66 hours and 6 minutes. You're going down, punk. Do you really? Well,
what kind of capricious asshole is that God?
No. Right. I don't get it. She's welcome to believe in a God like that. Yeah. I still come back. The last time I called you guys, I was on about why offer loyalty. Why do you want to be loyal? That's it right there. If you can fear that God if you want, but why? I don't know. It blows my mind. I can't get past that one.
I actually had an amazing conversation with somebody who worked at Chick-fil-A. And this person, an atheist, was the only job they could get at the time. And they were actually working the day that the Prop 8 thing came out. And so they were pro-LGBT and needing to work at Chick-fil-A and was like, it was bad. And they're amazing stories just on that day. But one of the things that struck me the most was she told me that anytime anybody had an order and it ended in, if it was $6.66, they would say, just give me anything. I don't care. Add fries, upsize my drink. I just can't have it end in 666. And I think that wouldn't that be kind of beneficial? If I owned a business like that, I would try and make everything end in 666 because you get upsells. People would have to add more.
We'll round it up to the next $50. Yeah, right. Yes.
Actually,
that's outrageous. Yeah,
it is. And
I confess, I get a little conflicted about boycotting companies because the CEO is pardon my language, that affects the bottom lines of an awful lot of employees who don't necessarily share the politics or the spoken opinions of their leadership.
Sure.
And that is an aspect. I studied economics in college, so I get that. There's peripheral stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really interesting. I'm glad you called in. I'm glad you called in again. I have not seen an email from you. Give us a shout, man. The mail is...
I emailed you after the first one, but I'll do it again. Yeah.
Did you?
Okay.
Please, thank you.
It's in there, but I'll do another one. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'll save a story for next time, my Christmas miracle for this year, but that could wait. You guys take care. Have a good one. Good talking to you.
Thank you, brother. It's always good talking to you, too. You take care.
All right.